Today we are fishing with topwater frogs only. Let's go.
Oh, there he is. Got him. Yes, sir. Got another one. Oh, that's a good fish. Good fish. Oh, gosh. Dude, he's stuck in the grass. I got him out. I got him out. Oh, good fish. That was awesome. I called that one, baby.
We are starting off the day at this farm pond. There is a ton of grass in this place, and there's also a ton of fish and a ton of frogs here, and it should be really, really good. Like I already said, this is a topwater frog only video, so we are just using topwater frogs, but I do have a couple different kinds of topwater frogs that I will go ahead and show you guys. We've got some hollow bodies, we got some soft plastics, we got a little bit of everything. Check these bad boys out. All right, so this is my beautiful frog box. This is my collection I've been putting together. We've got all kinds of different frogs in here. We've got everything from shad looking frogs like this poppin' perch right here, black frogs for cloudy days. This is a Strike King sexy frog. We have also got a ginormous huge frog in here. Don't think we're going to be throwing that one today. We also have some of the mock frogs, which is actually what I'm going to start the day off with. This is a perfect little bluegill pattern one. I really like this color. Should be perfect for the conditions we have. You can tell super cloudy skies when the fish are looking up at the frog. You don't want them to be looking at anything that's going to blend in. So that bait right there should be perfect. We also have some of these soft plastic frogs. This is still a topwater frog. You put this on a hook, a Texas rig, and you just reel it across the surface. We'll definitely throw these at some point today. Not sure when. We're going to be starting off with the hollow body. I got to trim these legs up. I'll show you guys how I do it. We're going to get rigged up and we're going to make the first cast. I've been hearing a ton of frogs out here in this pond, and the conditions today are perfect for the frog. You really want to have a cloudy day, and that's exactly what we have today. We have nice clouds, we got a little bit of wind, and we've got a ton of grass, which is what I like for my frogs. We're going to be going to battle with these fish with this rod right here. This is a 7.3 heavy from Lew's. This is a signature series rod, and I've got a BB1 Pro reel with some 65-pound braid. In the last video when I was talking about braid, some people said you don't need 65-pound test, and you really don't have to have 65-pound test, but you do need braid for sure. You need line that has absolutely zero stretch. So we're going to be using braid, and I also brought one more rod with me just in case we miss a couple of fish. We've got the Kicking Their Bass spinning combo that I have rigged up with an Ocho. Just in case these fish miss it, we can flip in right there and hopefully catch them on this. But we're gonna be trying to catch most of them on the frog. All right, so we're gonna be starting the day off with the mock frog. I have a couple different ones right here, a couple different colors. We have the poppin' version, and we also have just the regular version. I really like this color. The only thing I don't like is these tails, because this water in this pond is very clear, but I still think it's gonna work. I wanna try this one out first, but if we need to, we can switch up to one of these other frogs. There's a little bit more of a natural color. I also have a black frog, which works really good on cloudy days, but today we don't have like crazy clouds, and I really do think that a natural colored frog is gonna work the best. It's springtime. These fish are eating a lot of bluegill, so I'm wanting to go with a really good bluegill presentation. So we're gonna rig up this one right here, and you do need to trim the tails on these things because the tails, well, legs, tails, whatever you wanna call them, they just come a little bit too long. So all you're gonna do is, what I like to do is just kind of bend it down like that, and then right at the end of the frog, you can just go ahead and snip it right there. So now you can see we've got one that's cut and one that's not. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Some people like to leave one a little bit longer than the other. I don't think it really makes too big of a difference, but having those shorter legs actually helps that frog walk a lot better in the water. It goes back and forth like this way better. It's hard to do that with those long ones. And also you won't miss as many fish, because with these being shorter, the fish will actually come up and just grab those hooks. So definitely want to have that trimmed up. Let's go ahead and get that tied on to our braid, and then we're gonna go see if we can go catch us a bass. I haven't seen anything blowing up yet, but I did film a video here last year, the $1 topwater frog video. If you guys haven't checked that out, I will leave it down below in the description. But that video, we did catch some here on the frog. And I got a feeling we'll catch some today. So we're gonna give it an honest shot. All right, let's go ahead and pack our bag, grab our frogs, toss them in there, zipper on up, and we are good to go. Grab my two rods, and we're also gonna put on the snake boots. That's what I call them. That way I don't get bit by a snake. It's not very fashionable, but I mean, it gets the job done. This pond has got a lot of really tall grass around the edges, so that's why I put on these boots, because we are gonna have to walk in some pretty thick stuff today just to get to these fish. I do have a nice little open area right here to go ahead and cast. Don't know if I will get bit here or not, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Got that little frog right there. Let's see if we can get bit. We've got all kinds of grass. We've got this taller stuff like this that's kind of sticking up, kind of like reeds. Then we also have just like algae and scum. It's kind of a little bit of everything, and the grass goes out. It's not just on the bank, but I do think that I'm gonna get more bites up on the bank in this really thick stuff. I think that's where they're gonna be living at. With this popping frog, you can do a couple of different things with it. You can walk it back and forth, kind of like you would a walking topwater bait, which is what I really like to do. You can also just give it a nice pop, like you would a popper. And then if you also want to, you can also just kind of work it back fast towards you. Sometimes that works good too. Just kind of depends on the day, but I will say that most of the time you can always get bit if you walk that thing. And that's what I really like to do. And I've got this mock frog walking pretty good right now. We just got to walk it right in front of one's noggin. That way he'll come up and eat it. We do have a couple of ponds to hit today, so we are going to be moving around at a little bit of a faster rate. And also the pond is pretty good size, so there's really no point in standing in one spot and casting a ton, because we can just cover a bunch of water and just kind of figure out where these bass are sitting at. This right here looks like the perfect little pocket. That cast was totally short. Oh, one bit it. He missed it though. That was our first bite of the day right there. That's one of those ones where I'm talking about I can probably throw that wacky rig in and catch him. I know it's a frog video, but this is a good, helpful tip. You guys have seen me do this time and time again. If you miss one on a topwater and they don't hit it again, throw a stick bait in there, a little Strike King Ocho or a mock stick, whatever, and a lot of the times those fish will go up and eat that thing. This one, I don't think he's gonna eat it, which that could have been a bluegill. Oh, I got bit. Oh, it was definitely a bluegill. Had to be. That felt like a bluegill at least. The bluegill will hit the back of the frog sometimes, but that was our first bite. You know, normally I wouldn't fish the frog out in the middle of the pond like I am right now, but I just feel like there's so much grass that there could just be a fish sitting out there that'll come up and eat this thing. One last cast right here in this little hole. That is the perfect spot. As long as it's deep enough. I don't know, it does look very shallow down here. It looked like a wake on my bait. No bite though. No bite. Actually, let me get one more to the very back if I can. Yeah. We're going down here to the juice now. Done messing around. We're gonna go to the good stuff. All right, just switched up colors. We've been working our way around the pond a little bit. Have not had any more bites besides that first bite that I think was a bluegill. But I put on this natural colored one just to see if that makes any difference, because I haven't even had a bass sniff this thing. So maybe this right here is gonna be a deal breaker and it'll make one eat. This grass comes out really far in the pond, I can see it. So I'm gonna make a couple of casts out to the middle and just see if I can get one to come up out there. Because I mean, you gotta think about it. There could be a frog out there just swimming. But I do think most of my bites are gonna come on the bank, but for some reason, I just haven't had one bite it good yet. So we're gonna try this natural color for a while. If this one doesn't work out,
we're gonna go with the black frog. If that doesn't work out, we're gonna put on a buzz frog, because that could work very well. We do have some wind today. Could be a really good choice. Got him. Got him. Yes, sir. Let's go. Changed up colors and immediately got us a fish. That was not even a good hook set, but we still got him on that mock frog. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Not a big one, but it is a fish to start off the day. I literally stood over there. I don't think I had my camera rolling, but I stood over there and casted a ton. Didn't get bit. Changed up colors. And bam, got us a bass. Not a giant, but a nice healthy fish. We're gonna give him a little toss. See you, buddy. Thank you for biting. That was a good bite too. I like that. I like that. Before we get any further into the video, I did want to ask you guys, if you wouldn't mind, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. I am currently at 68,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to go down below, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Wanted that little natural. That's good. I'm feeling a lot more confident now. I've been fishing from that corner all the way to here and haven't had a bite. And what is that? Second or third cast with the new color frog, we catch a fish. I'm feeling a lot more confident now. Let's go, baby. That was perfect. I'm gonna keep working my way down a little bit. Just casting on this grass line, just as I go. Got another one. Oh, that's a good fish. Good fish. Good fish. Yes, sir. Let's go. Way, way bigger than that last one. Heck yeah, dude. That was awesome. We are in them now, baby. Let's go. Oh, that is so much fun. He's not a giant, but he is definitely a good fish. I would say a little bit over 2 pounds, probably 2.5 pounds. Pretty skinny. He actually needed a real frog, but we gave him that mock frog and he ate that thing. Let's go. Good fish. Thank you for biting, baby. We'll see you later. There she goes. Let's catch another one. I got a briar stuck on my sleeve. Awesome. But I just saw one blow up down here that looked big. I'm hoping he'll keep sitting there, but I'm not gonna go down there yet because that was literally my first cast right here on this spot. And it was just like instant. So I'm hoping that maybe there's another fish right here that we can catch. I don't know if it's just a location deal, like maybe I just finally found the fish, or if it's the color of this frog. But ever since I changed colors, they started eating that sucker. I'll tell you one thing, I'm not switching from it right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's grass all the way out here. So like, even if I throw my frog out to the middle like that, I feel like I could get bit out there. It is open water, but there's grass all out there. I can see it out there. It's just under the surface. So I mean, in my mind, if I was a big fish, I would be sitting out there. And if a frog came over my head like this, I'd probably come up and eat him. I gotta keep walking down this way. I've been seeing way too many fish blowing up down here. And it looks like somebody else has been fishing down here. So there's a little trail in the grass, which is kind of nice. Watch this. It's gonna happen like right here. Look, we're gonna take the backpack off for this one, because it's about to get nasty. Right down there in that corner, right on top of all that scum. He's got to be there. Come on. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Maybe he's sitting right there. Try a little bit of fast action. Just kind of hop it across the water, let it sit. Just kind of switch up the retrieve, see if we can convince one to eat it. There's got to be a fish down here. You got to be kidding me. It's perfect. The wind is blowing directly on this bank, which you guys probably hate because you can probably hear it. We got a ton of grass. I mean, it's the perfect place for a frogfish. And I've caught 2 off this bank. I know there's got to be more than just those 2. Gotta be. Got him. Yes, sir. I knew there had to be another fish. Did you guys hear that blow up? Oh my goodness, that sounded so good. Oh, I love it, man. This is so much fun. I didn't even hook him inside the mouth. I hooked him outside of the mouth. Look, there he goes. He came off right there. That fish is so dark. You can tell he has been living in that grass. He's not big, but I'll take it. That was an awesome blow up. Awesome blow up on the mock frog. Goodness gracious. That was nuts. I was actually fishing that frog kind of fast right there. I was walking it back and forth pretty fast. Started it out over there in that thick stuff. I don't know if he followed it out or what he did. But he ate that thing and he ate it good. That'll get your blood pumping right there. I'm gonna keep walking around a little bit just so I can get a little bit of a better cast to this pocket down here. Walking through this super tall grass. Good possibility I'm gonna get poison ivy or bugs or something. I don't know. But we're walking around. See if I can get a better cast on this bank. But so far, good day. Good stop on the first pond. Good choice. I like it. I like it. All right, let's see. I've already cast it here a couple of times, but I haven't been able to get it up there on that bank and around these trees. So maybe I can get another one to bite. I don't know. Even if I can't get one to bite right here, I should be able to get one to bite right here because this little pencil grass is coming out really far out into the water. I just saw a bass right there. I just saw him boil off the bank. So I'm feeling pretty good about getting a bite over there. I want to get one in the thick stuff. I haven't really got one in the super thick stuff yet. Stuff like this right here. We got some really thick algae and then it kind of opens back up on this side. Could definitely be a fish sitting right there. Come on, bass. Come on. Ow. I don't know if y'all can see that on my hand. I don't know what that was, but he just bit me. I'm like bleeding. Like a fly or something. I don't know. That kind of hurt. Oh, one just boiled on me so hard. He just boiled on me so hard. I hope he follows it. I don't know if he's gonna follow it through that grass. I would throw the wacky rig in there after him, but this grass is just kind of too thick for that, honestly. I'm definitely gonna get all kinds of grass and
nasty algae all over my bait. Golly, dude, I don't know what these things are, but they're freaking attacking me. Like horse flies or something. Need to invest in some bug spray or something. Just keep buzzing around my head. Dang it, he missed it. That's the first bite I've got out in the middle. It wasn't really a good bite. It was a bite though. First bite I've got out there. But that does tell me that I can get bit out in the middle over top of the grass. So maybe I need to cast out there a little bit more. All right, let's keep it going. I did see a fish come off the bank up here. So hopefully I'll get bit. I see some little baby bass right here. Good gosh, dude, these bugs won't leave me alone. I'm telling you, they're bad. Oh yeah, I just saw the boil. It just came out of that grass. Only that. Oh gosh, dude. He's stuck in the grass. I got him out. I got him out. Oh, good fish. That was awesome. He's stuck again. All right, I got him out. I got him out. Oh, no way. Let's go. Let's go. You gotta be kidding me. I called that one, baby. I called that one. Oh, that was awesome. That's why we throw that 65-pound braid in that heavy rod. Golly, that fly almost flew in my mouth. I gotta hurry up and get this girl unhooked because she is bleeding a little bit. She's bleeding a little bit. I'm gonna put her on the scale real fast. See how much she weighs. She is a 330. Let's go, dude. Let's go. What a fish. We're gonna go ahead and get a release on her because she's bleeding a little bit. There she goes. Swims right back off. Oh, that was awesome. That was like the coolest thing ever. I kept seeing a fish move up here. When I was standing down here, I could see the fish moving around in the grass. Threw my bait up there, fish moved off. As soon as I got it to where I had been seeing that fish, boom, crazy explosion, set the hook, got me stuck in the grass, and we still got her out. We horsed her out. She got stuck 2 times, but we got her. Almost a 3.5 pounder, and she was an acrobat. She was flying through the air. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I guess we're gonna see if she's got a friend up there. Nope, that wasn't really a good cast. My braid got kind of tight from where I'd set the hook. We'll see if we can get one on that cast though. That's probably the only fish that's sitting right there. I don't know, I kept seeing her move around right there. I'm assuming it's the same fish. It's gotta be. And honestly, she might be bedding right there. That might be why she got so mad at it and why she was sitting in that spot. I don't know. That was awesome. All right. We're about to keep moving, but I'm gonna cast here a couple more times just to see if there's a bass that wants to bite. Just saw one move up there.
We're gonna keep moving. I'm not really sure how much area I'm gonna have to be able to cast up here because it looks pretty thick, but we are gonna keep moving and see what we can find.
All right, There he is. I was going, oh no, he came off. That was another big one. That was another 3-pounder. Oh man. I was trying to say, I can't really see that good. And as soon as I said that, I saw him eat my frog. I'm kind of having to throw around all these bushes and poles and everything right here while getting attacked by these flies. That sucker came up and ate it. That was another big one. Dang. I don't know how he came off, except I did a little bit of a sideways hook set, which probably is not very good, but I mean, hey, I can't get but so far out here in the water. I know I got these big boots on, but golly, these flies are about to drive me nuts. I'm telling you, I will be back with bug spray next time I come here. Good gosh. Man, I wish that fish would have stayed on there. It's all right though, still getting bites. I am switching up now to a regular frog. This is not the popping frog. This is just regular frog. I kind of want to try this one out and just see what she looks like. I really haven't used this one too much. I'm just a really big popping frog guy, but I figured since I've got it, we might as well try it, you know? Looks really good, very, very similar color. Ugh. We're gonna try this one out. Ooh, gosh. I just smacked the crap out of that. Definitely doesn't spit as much as that popping frog, but I can walk this thing. I still think we're gonna get bit on it. Let's keep moving. Most of the time, I'm just getting like one bite. I don't really get multiple, so I feel like the smartest choice is just to keep moving around. But man, that was a big fish that I just missed. Ow. I think it was about the same size as that last one. Could have been a little bit smaller, could have been a little bit bigger. I'm really not 100% sure. Good gosh. Hopefully we can get bit by another one over here. This looks really good. We got a lot of grass. I just hope it's deep enough, because I do feel like they've been in that deeper water. That one missed it. That one missed it. That was a good fish. I saw him. He just didn't eat it all the way. That was a good fish though. We're gonna throw the wacky rig in after that one. I doubt he'll eat it, but you never know. It did eat it. No way. That actually worked perfectly. Hey, no, get out of the grass. This is light line. Hey, come here. Yeah. That's 1000% the same fish. It's gotta be. Man, she's fat too. Look at that fish. That's on the Ocho. That fish missed my frog. Flip that thing in there. And she ate it. Let's go. I didn't think that fish was going to do it. I think some of these fish are spawning. I definitely think that some of them are on the bed. Which a lot of places they're done spawning, but I guess they're still spawning here. I just can't really see them because this water is so clear. They don't have to spawn like up on the bank. They can spawn off of it. So I think that's what's happening. I think that last 3.5 that I caught was probably spawning. I think that one was too, because she bit the frog, threw this in, and she bit it in the exact same place. And if that was a bed, and that stick bait came over the top of her bed, she would definitely eat it, for sure. These freaking flies, dude. I'm sorry, I know I'm talking about them a lot, but they are about to drive me insane.